North side, light this bitch up. side, light this bitch up.
I'm about to stack a few million, been working 25, 25. All by myself, I don't give a damn what y'all say. I'ma make it cause I'm made to handle pressure. Niggas hating, but I'm made to handle pressure. About to stack a few million, been working 25, 25. All by myself, I don't give a damn what y'all say. I'ma make it cause I'm made to handle pressure. Niggas hating, but I'm made to handle pressure.
Shit, they'll never get to me, and I don't give a damn. I'm out here trying to make history. You was dissing me, now you all on my dick and wanna collab with a nigga, but don't say shit to me. Can't deal with the fake, the grass be covered in snakes. I can't expect a bitch nigga to ever be real if it's not in this family trade. Swimming infinity pools, we chillin'. Niggas will pay for the mood I'm feeling. If for my people like Kaepernick kneeling, like Bron in Miami, don't make me a villain. Wow, I'm ready and willing to do what I gotta do just to go make me a killing. Watching for vultures and biters who jockin' my trip, cause you know how these niggas be stealing. I see they wanna compete with me, and they wanna beef. I want them to eat with me, on their hands and they feet with me. We grinding for real, I know it may seem easy. My dog.
Yeah. Go ahead and hop on that motherfucking mic, man. Let them know who you is, man.
Yeah. It's Peachy Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm sipping on the drink. Stay out my face cause your breath really stink. Hey, I'm about to clean your shoes. Stay out my face cause your booty stink too. Man, we back here, man. I'm about to get it in. About to go in, about to go and do a sin. Man, all I do, DJ Khaled, all I win. Man, hold up, we might be related, we might be kin. Man, I'm going hard, man. Yeah, man, you can't see me. Man, hold it down, got my jersey. Man, the beat so lit, the beat make me spit. Man, hold up, got a cat and a Kit Kat, got the chocolate. Man, I put it in. Man, it's so hungry, man, I don't know what I'm saying. But I'm spraying, I'm spitting everywhere.
Right.
Hey, I ain't got no hair. Man, I go to the barbershop and make a dang call. Man, hold up, knock your granny over, hope she fall. Man, I'm about to go and then shopping at the mall. Man, my car won't start, but maybe it just stalled. Now I'm in the flood. Now I'm in the water. Man, I put one hand grab it like I'm Chris Carter. Man, I'm going in, man. I'm about to get it on. I'm about to eat some corn. I'm rapping like Jay Horn. Hold it up, man.
On the track. Hey, put him on the track, man.
Hey, man, chill out, man. Chill out.
Put him on the track, Jay Horn. You hear him? You in the chat? Put him on the track. Put him on the feature, man. If you ain't got Feature Perfect on your feature, man, your song ain't going 10. It might not even go 9. That shit might be fine, but it won't be in due time. You gotta get on our grind, because when you on our grind, you know it's our time to shine. It's the Vino flight up on the mic, about to hit this shit like it's Caitlin Clark to the 3 and like it's D-White coming for the 3 and like it's I'm rolling off the mic, but I gotta pick it back up. Man, hold up, man.
Hey, hold up. Don't ask me what is in my cup. Man, hold up. I'm about to give a thumbs up. Man, hey, hold on. Man, we about to go hard and we about to get with it and we about to go off for a month straight talking about Diddy and he got to coming through and I'm about to get the 4. My boy Diddy, he was known for baby oil and now he real slippery. Now he gonna be in jail. Man, he in jail until he goes to hell. That means he's gonna be in it. He gonna be not clever. That means he gonna be in jail for forever. And then we about to go. Hey, man, cut this out, man. Cut this out. Hey, we gotta start every show like that now. Hey, we start every show like that now. Hey, we gotta start every show like that.
He said he about to go to jail for ever.
They said this is a podcast or a studio session. Hey, we finally figured out how to get some music so y'all not listen to that same elevator music. So so that's what we had to do that. So that's how we starting off every show from now on, because no matter what kind of mood you in, once you hit the freestyle,
it does something to you.
It automatically puts you in a better mood.
It automatically does, dog. Like, I don't know what it is. It needs to be studied.
They really do.
It really need to be studied. Like, when you get into a freestyle session with your partners and everything, like the mood just immediately changed. Like, I was chilling, like I was ready for the show, but then Rail came on and started rapping. It just made me want to rap. It just put me in an even better mood. I mean, it has to be studied.
You were so cold with it because you started talking.
Oh, yeah.
And then you started rapping. So I was listening, but I wasn't listening like with my rap ear. So I was listening with my talking ear. So when I was like, I was like, that rhyme. I said, okay, he rapping.
He said I wasn't listening with my rap ear. I didn't know there was 2 different types of ears.
Hey, bro, that's the thing. When you come to the Don't Cancel Me podcast on Tuesday nights, you learn something new. Well, welcome back to the Don't Cancel Me podcast, y'all. This is episode 97. I am Feature Perfect.
I'm Vino Flight.
And we are so blessed to have y'all here today. I want to go ahead and get real started into the bull crap. And I'm starting to agree with women. Black men are trifling.
Yeah. I mean, when you say you starting to agree, is this something that you just, I mean, because obviously we'll speak on something today, but
I wasn't even thinking about the rest of it.
Okay.
But you're right. I guess that's the theme of today. Black men is trifling.
Mm-hmm. We got to do better.
So, I'm excited. David is selling his chocolate, and I get to take the chocolate to work and I get to hustle the chocolate. I mean, I'm on my hustle. I sold a box in 15 minutes before my butt hit the seats. all my chocolate was gone. And
Okay.
so I feel it good. I felt like I was like, this BMF. I'm texting Chaz like, we need to get some more product. You need to go hit the plug. You need to go hit the plug. You know what I'm saying? Because these chocolates are selling on the streets.
Hello, my bad.
Like, yeah,
I felt wrong. Don't have my shades on.
Yeah, you know I'm rocking the primes right now.
I'm not. You rocking the primes? I gotta have something on. It ain't the primes, but hey, shout out Coach Prime. Free promo, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, keep it going.
So I'm selling a piece of chocolate. I sell a piece of chocolate, and one of the residents, older black man. Can't say his name, cause you know this thing called HIPAA, but we're gonna just say older black. We're gonna say his name was EJ.
Okay.
So EJ comes up to me. He said, "Hey, what you selling?" I said, "I'm selling some chocolates." Oh, okay. How much? I said $3. He said, "All right." Okay. He started rolling closer and closer. He said, "Well, give me one." I said, "Well, where's your money?" He said, "Oh man, you know I got you." No, I don't know. I
don't know that.
I don't know that. I'm not even playing these white people money.
Right.
So then one of the ladies, one of the CNAs had bought the chocolate. She had just bought one from me, so she gave him and she said, "Here you go, Mr. EJ. You can take this chocolate. You can take this chocolate, and I'll get another one." And what she did, she ended up buying another one. About 2 hours go by, and the social worker comes to my office and she was like, "Hey, I just want you to know that Mr. EJ is selling the chocolate for $5.
What? You taking your product and flipping it? Damn.
I said, boy, no matter how old you are, niggas is trifling.
Niggas
I just get it from me for the free so he can go flip it. Flip it in the
and still did. He didn't get it from you for free, but he still got it for free and went to flip it
for free and trying to make $5 so he can come back and buy 2 more.
That's crazy.
I said, boy,
that's a life lesson.
But yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy.
That is insane.
Another thing that I thought was crazy today too, before we get into our stuff, is you'll appreciate this story.
Okay.
I don't have this. I read it, so this is something quick conversation, but you'll appreciate this story.
All right.
New York is going to solve their rat problem.
Are they now?
Yes, by giving the rats birth control.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's a start. I guess.
Yeah, they're giving. So if you ever been in New York City, of course, Flight, you've been and we've been. But when I went, I think Chaz, she saw a rat. She saw one in the sewer. Remember, we talked about it on the podcast. I didn't see a rat. I was looking forward to seeing the rats. Every time we got by the trash, walking on the street, I was looking for the rat. I wanted to see, because people say they like real big. I wanted to see for myself. I probably would have been scared, but I still wanted to see. And but Chaz saw one. Of course, I think you said you had saw one too, didn't you?
No, we saw a whole family.
It was that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's what it was. Yeah, y'all saw a whole family. But to solve their problem, they're gonna put pesticide or something, they said, inside of the pellets. I guess they're gonna try to feed them, but in feed them, they're gonna be putting them on birth control. They're treating the rats like they thoughts.
Okay, why not?
I mean, if you really think about it, that's really it's probably the most humane way to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I watch a lot of weird videos. I feel bad on them. I know I'm not a rat lover. I'm not saying I want to have pet rats, but
pet rats is crazy.
Pet rats is it's diabolical.
That is diabolical.
It made me feel bad. I feel so bad. You know them traps that got the sticky stuff on it, and once they run up on it, they
can't move.
Oh, I feel so bad for the rats. I be feeling so bad. I'm like, this is wrong.
Oh my gosh, dog.
Bro, them rats, because then they stupid. So then the other one come out, he be like, what y'all doing over there stuck? Then the other one come out like, hey, somebody said something stuck. And the other one come out like, something smell funny. Oh, let me go over here stuck. Like if you just watch them, they all keep
I just be trying to help each other out though.
All I hear be about 20 rats on a little 4x4.
On the 4x4 track.
20 rats. I seen one rat. He would jump from body to body because he had the sense to know. He had the sense to know. Then he got to the end and he thought he made it. Back foot stuck. Boy, ain't nothing worse than be stuck. Only 10% of your body stuck. Only 10% of his body stuck. The other 90 was free. That is real inhumane. How people do on rats, man.
Them rats is crazy though.
I get it, but
that shit was creepy. Seeing all of them, that shit scared the shit out of me.
They need to figure out a way to get rid of waltzes.
Yes.
That is my fear. They gotta get rid of waltzes.
You know what really pisses me off, since we just talking about insects and bugs and shit? One thing that I just can't stand them out. And I think I talked about it before, but I never will understand the purpose of flies. What is their purpose on this earth?
Where do they come from?
Well, like, they get on my nerves. Like, all of this world, all of this earth, all of this space, and you gotta be by me.
Flight.
That shit is annoying, dog.
Is there a fly by you right now? Is there a fly by you right now?
No.
So where they at? Them niggas be chilling.
They probably somewhere where it's food or I don't know, messy. I don't know.
There'll be no flies around until you pull out a sandwich.
Yeah, I'm saying any type of food. I feel like any type of food. You pull that food outside, they there. Wasps serve no purpose but to be bullies. I mean, shit, they are bullies. I had one that was just circling around the patio, just waiting for me and Bron just catch us lacking, just circling the patio. Like, it's like, bro, move around.
Wasps know we're afraid of them.
They gotta know. They have to know.
I got this one African coworker. See, when you come into my building, there's a door, and then you go through another door. There's a little, you know, like in the church, it's the vestibule. It's that part right before you get into the church. But so our job is the same way. But I was leaving one day, and there was a wasp inside on the window. I'm afraid, so I sound like a little punk. You know, hey, there's a wasp. I'm gonna wait till he leave, then I'm gonna go home. So that's the way I was on. Man, this African girl came out and just bam.
Oh, she ain't scared of shit.
I said,
she ain't scared of nothing.
I put my jacket on. I said, thank you. Thank you, shoot.
Monica, the R&B singer, or Remy Ma, who would win in a fight? Definitely Monica. She from Atlanta and she a hood chick.
Yeah, but Remy Ma's a prison chick.
And she from New York. I mean, she from the hood too. Monica is called Gunica and she dated C Murder. I mean, we know Monica is hood, but we can't sit here and just automatically say that Remy Ma ain't got them hands. She from New York.
Shout out to Angel with the random question.
That was a random question, though. I mess with it.
Let's see. Jay Horn said, he said the wasps serve no purpose but to be bullies. They waiting for us to be outside with barbecue racist fly.
God damn it. Nah, facts though. They always there.
Hey, y'all, we have Angel Hall. Is that Hall or Hole? Hol, which is Angel. Angel said Monica the R&B said, y'all, she said who will win in the fight? Definitely Monica. She from Atlanta. What y'all think? Let me see. The Jay Horn said, dog, she killed that wasp hand. Nah, them Africans different. They grab lions by the tails. Nah, facts. Facts. That's funny. Facts. Waspus instead of wasps is killing me. Hey, fam, you know what I'm trying to say. Shut up.
They grab lions by the tail.
Remy Ma got hand. Didn't she shoot her friend? I'm not gonna lie. I assume she had hands. She went to jail.
I assume she had hands too. She shot a friend. Is that why she went to jail?
She rapped like she got hands.
Shit, I guess so. Raven put us on game. I don't know.
Let me ask you a question. Is there somebody you think that like rap hard but probably really ain't got no hands? Is there somebody you think they like rap like real hard? You know, I think Moneybagg can't fight.
You think Moneybagg can't fight?
I don't know why he don't look like a fighter to me. Moneybagg does not look like a fighter to me.
Okay.
But he rap like he body, but
he do.
But I don't know. Is that just me?
I haven't really thought about that.
In case anybody can rap like they got hands. Y'all chat. Chat. Let's find out. Y'all put it in there. We're gonna probably move on a little bit, but put it in there. Who would win in the fight between Monica? I don't know why them two. Is something going on in the news with them?
I don't know. I honestly ain't heard Remy Ma name since was she messing with some battle rapper while she was with Papoose or something like that? Mm-hmm. I think that's the last time I heard something.
They're not together no more, right?
No, I don't think so. I feel like Gucci Mane can really fight. No, yeah.
What we talking about? Old Gucci or clone Gucci? Clone Gucci don't look like a fighter. Clone Gucci look like he on world peace.
You gotta be the old Pop Billy Gucci.
Speaking of, I don't know, this ain't really got to do anything, but I just want to take a moment on this show. I'm not trying to bring the mood down. We'll bring it back up, but we lost a lot of people this week.
We did.
We lost. I think today we lost
John
Amos. Yep, we lost him today. I still think by his role on Fresh Prince when he came in as Lisa Daddy from Cleveland, and he had that man crush on Will. So of course, Martin posted it earlier today when he came in. He was the I can't remember who. I remember him being the sergeant, but I can't remember why he was sergeant. But shout out to him. Shout out to I can't think of her name right now. I'm so sorry, but she was one of the professors in Harry Potter. Us Harry Potter nerds lost a good one today. She was there for all 8 movies. So
you know what's crazy about that? I didn't realize that Snape, had passed so long ago.
Yeah, they are, and so now they all together now.
Yeah, I came across a picture that said they all together now, and I was like, okay, I remember Dumbledore, and then obviously we just lost her, but I didn't realize that Snape passed away in like 2016 or something like that.
Wait, no, yeah, I didn't know that either. Like, so hold on, Raven. Let's see this. Like, I got
damn.
Put on the screen.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Man, John Amos actually died on August 21st. His family just announced today. That's crazy. They just announced it like it was an album. What would be the reason why you wouldn't let his fans know that you died? That was selfish of the family.
I mean, they did. They just did it on their time. Maybe they just wanted.
But you gonna wait? But that come on now, Flight.
I mean, but at the same,
what was the point of waiting 45 days to tell us?
Who are we to know the actual reason as to why they wanted to wait, right? Like maybe as a family, they just wanted to keep it to themselves. Like for us as fans, we was walking around for a month and a half thinking that he was still around. When really and truly, he had already gone to be with the Lord. So for us, of course, we're going to see it as selfish. We don't know what they real intention
Think about the real super fan. Like, I can't wait to run into him one day. And he been there. You said that last week.
I mean, what's the odds of that person really running into John Amos?
What's the odds of you holding on to a family death for 45 days?
Of a celebrity or just a regular person? That's a celebrity.
Either way, I don't understand why you had to wait.
We don't know they celebrities.
I guess we got to give the family time to grieve. What?
He is a celebrity, bro. Like you don't know what type of people gonna be popping up at their spot asking questions and all. They probably had a lot of stuff going on.
I mean, he a celebrity, but he ain't a celebrity.
Come on, bro. He's a celebrity. Like we're not talking about teams. Like, we don't ever know.
It ain't like he Michael Jackson. They told us Michael Jackson died before he died. That's how quick we knew. We knew Michael was dying while he was dying.
We knew Michael was dying. Well, yeah.
It probably didn't make sense, but just stay with the conversation.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, I don't know. I get what you're saying, but also I'm kind of looking from a point of
reason. That's what Chad. I need a valid reason on why y'all think this man died on August 21st.
How you push back a funeral? They probably already had the funeral and everything, bro.
Oh, I'm sure they did everything. I'm sure
they wanted to get all of that done and out the way.
The grass is growing back.
The grass is growing. The grass grown back. It's already grown back, bro.
My little homie just cut it yesterday. The grass is there. It didn't dug it up and it didn't grew back. That's how long it's been. That's how long it's been. They didn't put flowers. The flowers didn't die. They put more flowers. They didn't die too. And somebody else went and dropped some more flowers.
Damn, man.
Now everybody talking about breaking news.
Anyway, man.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
So, John.
Who else passed away this week?
Dikembe Mutombo.
The Mutombo, yes.
Dikembe Mutombo.
That was
brain
big.
cancer. That was big basketball community.
I watched a video on that about Mutombo. Just forgot how great he was. But I'm not sure. I'm gonna say shout, but rest in peace to Mutombo.
And one of the greatest defensive players the league has ever seen.
Definitely, way better than Rudy Gobert.
1000%.
Also, Pete Rose.
Yeah, Pete Rose, man.
Pete Rose
the all-time hits leader. All-time hits leader who betted on the game of baseball, but still was one of the greatest players to ever play the game of baseball.
Just because he was stupid, that doesn't take away from his athletic talent.
Doesn't take away from how talented the man was on the diamond, man. So rest in peace to Pete Rose. Yeah, man. To deal with that, I mean, I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame still because of that.
Right.
I don't know. There was talk about them like, hey, okay, let it go. Like, you can't deny how great he was. He kept I guess you got to apply for that or whatever. He kept being on the ballot, and he just kept being denied for betting on the game of baseball. And I know there was stories about that taking a toll on him.
I thought one of the stories said Hall of Famer.
Well, I mean, I did see one of the stories say Hall of Famer, but I don't know. Like, I didn't know if he was actually in the Hall of Fame because they kept denying it because of that.
The game can really fight. 50 Cent can really fight.
Who do you think? Well, who do you think can't fight? Like, you telling us all the people you think can. Who do you think can't?
I wanted to acknowledge too. I didn't see Casey say they wanted to grieve in peace because Yo A already on here saying stuff and making jokes. You know, black people are so unserious. But you know what though, Casey? I wouldn't have made these jokes had he died regular and they buried him regular and told us regular.
Had he died regular, they buried him regular and told us regular.
Oh, I agree with Rick Ross. You already know my feelings on Rick Ross. We already went down that road.
Yeah. Raven said 50 take bullets too.
Nah, that's
I'm not surprised.
That's wild. Nah, 50 taking bullets is wild.
I mean, he did. Pop, pop, pop. Oh.
Many, man. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I've been talking this whole time.
That's too many artists to name, brother. I mean, I was just saying, like, you was naming all of the ones, and Rail came off the bat and said, like, Moneybagg Yo was the one he think he couldn't fight. I was interested to see who you thought couldn't fight.
Yeah, you tell us who can fight. We want to know who can't fight.
But he said more than half. I mean, which, okay, I can see that. But I want to know who. Like, if it ain't basketball, like, I don't have knowledge in much shit. So I'm just gonna keep it a stack with y'all. Like, tell me something. I'm gonna be honest with you. If it ain't hoops, don't really have that much knowledge in it.
That's fair.
No, I'll just be honest.
Yeah, that's fair.
They say honesty is the best policy, correct?
Is that what they said?
I don't know. It just sounded correct.
Hey, I know
I only know hoops.
I know we kind of rolling right now. We 30 minutes into the show. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Hope y'all enjoying the start of this show. We having an awesome and amazing show for y'all today. Today's topic is Black Men Are Trifling, and it's October 1st. So we're gonna celebrate Halloween today as well. Celebrate the start of Halloween month. We got Cardi B. We're gonna talk about Cardi B today. It's gonna be an awesome story. Cardi B. We gotta know about what's going on. I gotta see what people minds at with this. We also got Jermaine Dupri. Got a fun story about that. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but we're gonna bring that up. And of course, Diddy. Like Raven said earlier, Diddy gonna be in the news for like the next, probably up until episode 100. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. But nonetheless, it's gonna be an awesome show. So please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.
But before we go ahead and get into this wonderful episode that we have planned, Real, our NFL analyst, let's go ahead and recap. This is week 4.
I ain't got the skulls up.
Week 4. Don't trip, brother. I got you.
We'll go ahead and break it down. You know what?
I can get them up.
And this is one of them weeks too. I still don't really know fully. I still don't understand fully what happened because I was at the game. So when I'm at the games on Sunday, it's hard for me to. So I know kind of the scores and kind of a gist, but let's go. I'm ready to break it down. I'm sorry. Let's go. NFL recap.
NFL recap. We got the Thursday night game was the Dallas Cowboys versus the New York Giants. The Cowboys get back on that winning train, winning 20-15 in New Jersey. I believe that's where they play. That's where they play at, right? The Giants.
Yes,
they play in New Jersey. They both play in New Jersey.
Correct.
That was the Thursday night game. Sunday first game, Saints versus Falcons. The Falcons get them a W late off a field goal from Young Ho Koo. 58-yard field goal to win the game. The Rams beat the Bears 24-18. Oh, excuse me. The Bears beat the Rams 24-18. Caleb Williams getting his second W. Excuse me. I thought that was his first.
Yeah, he played so bad. Everybody thought so. This is the first W where he actually contributed. He didn't contribute that first game.
That's
Will Levis gave it to him.
Yeah, this one he went crazy.
Yeah, he did.
The Vikings looking really good. The Vikings are looking really good. They beat the Packers 31-29. Ruined Jordan Love's comeback, even though Jordan Love shook off a rocky start, but he started balling in that second half for sure, especially that fourth quarter. I thought the Packers were going to pull away with that one, but the Vikings end up holding on, winning 31-29. Steelers and the Colts. Colts win 27-24. I guess once again, you talked about it earlier. Anthony Richardson being hurt. Yeah. Joe Flacco comes in to relieve him, and they get the dub. Anthony Richardson, man. Does he have to play a different position?
At this point, I mean, I kept telling people because people was arguing with me because they was like, oh, because he threw that one that when we did the watch party, he threw that deep ball. He had them 2 deep balls, so everybody thought he was just this amazing throw. I said, yeah, but if y'all look at the other passes, he's missing. So, so that's why they lost. But yeah, so Anthony Richardson we'll just see. He gets better. You never know how these things work.
Broncos versus the Jets. Rainy time out in New Jersey for that game. The Broncos end up holding on for a 10-9 victory. Bo Nix throws his first NFL touchdown pass against the Jets.
I did not know that.
Win.
I did not know that.
He threw his first NFL touchdown pass in that game.
Bo Nix be tripping. Bo Nix did 20. He be 26-35 for 72 yards. Now, how you complete 26 passes for only 70 yards?
Well, go ahead and bring that back about Caleb Williams. I mean, his first game, he completed like 20-something passes.
He only had 96 yards total.
Yeah. Like, I don't even know how you complete that many passes and don't eclipse 100.
You're throwing a bunch of screens that's getting blown up.
Like a bunch of screens or a bunch of, screens or the receivers just trying to go backwards.
That's not that.
Anyway, the Buccaneers went ahead and put hands on the Eagles. Sorry, C-Sam. 33-16. Baker Mayfield throws for 347 yards for 3 touchdowns. Baker Mayfield. Also, side note, Baker Mayfield said that the Buccaneers organization was a little stiff because of Tom Brady being around. How do you feel about that?
He's Tom Brady. It's like
he got 7 rings, bro.
It's like if Michael Jordan comes to your basketball team, Michael
Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James.
LeBron would be a little bit more. LeBron's a little bit more fun than those guys are.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. See, that's not what I'm saying. LeBron is a fun guy, right? But also playing with LeBron or playing alongside LeBron is one of the hardest things to do. Whereas Kobe and Michael, they're assholes on the court. You know that. That's a given. That's their MO. So people already know it's like, yeah, it's hard to play with them. Everybody sees LeBron as this funny, goofy ass guy, but what you don't realize that playing alongside LeBron James is probably one of the hardest things to do. Hence the reason why, especially if you're a point guard. I think D'Angelo Russell, that's a prime example.
Well, I guess I'm not necessarily talking about playing with them. I'm talking about from an organization standpoint. I don't see an intense locker room. Maybe on the court, yeah, but I don't see an intense locker room like I would with Michael and Kobe and Tom because they're maniacs. Like they're literal maniacs, and that's not LeBron's personality. Okay. I know you tighten up a little bit because hey, I got the GOAT coming in town. He's on my team. We got expectations are high, but as far as like a whole organization.
Yeah, it could be. I'll say it could be because he also is. They always coaching. You always hear his name in it. Who the coaching decision is. You always hear his name on what players are coming. It's always something about like him in front office. Like they always got to ask LeBron. Like there's like LeBron has that stigma of being that that fun loving guy, but also a lot of decisions go to him. He probably make a lot more decisions than the front office.
Right, but I think what Baker Mayfield was saying, what Baker was saying was the way I took it. Let me put it that way. The way I took what Baker was saying was like the guys wasn't having as much fun as they could have because of the high expectations.
I feel the same way.
And
for
because
LeBron,
of who Brady is.
I think it's way more elevated with Tom. 1000%. I think it's way more elevated.
Right, and that's what I mean. There's a sense. Yeah. There is a sense of expectations and tenseness because you have such a great. I guess I'm saying with Bron, I don't think it's not even. Yeah, I think even there's still tears to it,
just because he's a winner.
Right.
He's a winner. Not saying that LeBron isn't, but Brady's the most.
Michael, Kobe, they
winners, like for sure, for sure.
LeBron has his ways too, because Bron he like to go on Instagram and put the fist, the fist. You know, he like to do stuff like that too. So I'm just saying there's different tiers.
No, I got you. I'm with
the
you.
Greatnesses and
I'm with you.
But either way, you shouldn't have said it, Baker. But anyways, keep going.
Yeah, I'm with you. C-Sam said the bye week couldn't come at any better time. As an Eagles fan, I bet.
I thought I was scroll down.
Bengals versus Panthers. The Bengals come out with their first win. Winning 34-24 the Bengals.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
Win 34-24. Joe Burrow throws for 2 touchdowns to beat the Panthers for their first victory of the season. Them Texans beat another division opponent in the Jacksonville Jaguars, a game that you was at, 24-20. We go 3-1, 2-0 in the division. Man, you were at the game. Talk a little bit about how that game was, because it looked like a tight one. I wasn't able to catch it over this way. They didn't have it aired for us. But go ahead, tell us a little bit about how that game was, the atmosphere, man.
Frustrating. You know, this game, I didn't have a lot of energy, and my section didn't either. We were and you know, we have self accountability. So me and my section, we knew that our energy wasn't there because we do the chain, we do the move them chain, you know, that we did during this. All right, so we do that, but we was all off. The people down there was doing their own thing. The people up top was doing their own thing. This one dude was behind me drunk, just move the chain, like. Relax, brother. Relax. I was yawning during the game.
Lord, it was a 12:00 game, wasn't it?
And you know, and I had to work Saturday, and I was up at 6:00 in the morning.
You had to
game
work.
day, and so I you know, normally one of the days on the weekend I get to sleep in and rest a little bit, but I kind of been going nonstop all weekend. But I don't even think that was the case. It's these penalties, they be killing me.
Oh man, don't get me started.
They killed my whole vibe, bro. But the last 7 minutes of the game, where it was tight and stuff, like, you know, and it was good. Like it felt like a normal Texans game in there after that. But it was just, our energy was a little off, and but we'll be back. We're gonna make up for it this week. We got the Bills. We're back at home, back-to-back home games. So we got the Bills this weekend.
This is a primetime game, ain't it?
No, we had no.
No, they got a primetime game coming up. Or am I a little bit too?
Nah, Halloween. Our next primetime game will be Halloween night. We play the Jets on Halloween.
That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, we play the Jets. But no more prime times until this. It's the Jets. Then we got a bye week. This is how it's gonna go. We play prime time against the Jets.
Yep.
The following week we have a bye week. The following week we're Sunday night against the Lions. The following week we're Monday night against the Cowboys.
Ooh. Okay. Well, them 4. Well,
that's gonna be
It's gonna be up.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not doing nothing, but I'm not doing no streaming during that time. I'm watching them games.
Yeah. I think I talked to my brother. I'll say that. I go ahead and announce this too. I talked to my brother on yesterday. Wait, what's that? Sunday. I talked to him on Sunday, and my brother's a huge Packers fan. So we're gonna set the camera up upstairs, and we're gonna do a watch party. With he's gonna bring the cheese head and his jerseys and all that. We're gonna do a brother stream and watch the Texans and watch the Texans and Packers. Excuse me. Here at the house. Yeah, we'll have some drinks, have some conversation. So that's on October 20th. So if you want to come, I think that'd be the next watch party. I forgot flight on the 12th. I gotta take engagement pictures. Don't tell Chaz. Don't tell Chaz I forgot. Don't tell Chaz. Hey, chat. Don't tell Chaz I forgot.
Nah, because we just made a decision. I didn't think we was gonna be here anyway, but we just made a decision to say. Yeah.
VA, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I promise you, we're gonna do it this season.
We'll figure it out. Figure it out. Shout out to them Texans. Shout out to them Texans.
A win is a win. At the end of the day, win is a win. I'm happy we won, but I tell people all the time. I say this last thing real quick. I tell people all the time. Sometimes I wish we would lose. They said, why? I said, because sometimes when you make mistakes and you lose, you have a sense of urgency to fix it. But since we're winning ball games, we're 3-1, there is no urgency. We're still getting legal shifts. We're still getting legal motion. We're still getting man downfield. We're still getting holding. We're still getting false starts. It's the same thing. We had 12-1 game, 12-1 game, 14-1 game. We're almost at 38 penalties in 3 weeks for probably a combined total of 360 yards. Probably. I don't know. That my numbers might be off a little bit, but still. So we got to do it. Somebody asked me, they say, is it Bobby Slow? I say, no. You can't draw plays for 2nd and 20 and 3rd and 20. We got to stop getting penalties. But the Texans are winning. That's all that matters. We're going to keep going. We got the Bills this week, so we are shooting a video at the tailgate this week. So I will get that posted up on the Don't Cancel Me page. Try to interview some Bills fans and have some fun out there. So please be looking out for that.
Indeed. We keep it going. The Commanders beat the dog shit out of the Cardinals. 42-14. Jaden Daniels once again playing his behind off. I mean, goodness gracious. He was balling. 26-30, 233 yards for a touchdown. He's playing well in his rookie season. The 49ers, which everybody knew playing against the Patriots, they was going to beat the hell out of them. They win 30-13.
I didn't even know the 49ers played this weekend. That's one score I never seen. What was the score again?
30-13.
Okay, I didn't even. Yeah. We play the Patriots next week in New England.
Got you. Well,
we should beat them bums.
We should.
But them the games that scare me, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Facts.
Go ahead.
Raiders beat the Browns 20-16. And then it comes 2 days after that Devontae Adams requested a trade. So although the Raiders are 2-2, they're not doing terrible. They're about to lose their star receiver.
I think they pulled a John Amos. I think he requested a trade 2 weeks ago, and they just not saying something.
He pulled a John Amos.
I think that day where Antonio Pierce got on the podium and said, some players made business decisions, so we will too. I think that was the day he requested a trade. I think that was I'm gonna stand behind that they just didn't tell us until today. They pulled the Amos on us.
Chiefs beat the Chargers, staying undefeated, winning 17-10. The Chargers just basically just sold. They was up 10-0 in the first quarter, up 10-7 going into halftime, and they didn't score from the second to the fourth quarter. They just sold. The Chargers, they didn't want to win. Unfortunately for the Chiefs, they lose their star receiver, Rashee Rice. Believe they have a torn ACL. That's kind of devastating for them. But Travis Kelce has his best game of the season so far for 7 receptions for 89 yards. Once again, the Chiefs stay undefeated. And Sunday Night Football, Ravens is getting back on that winning train, beating the Bills 35-10. Derrick Henry, 24 carries, 199 yards for a touchdown. The Ravens are starting to get back into form, bro. They starting to get back into the best team in AFC like they were last year. They starting to get back into that form right now. I mean, Derrick Henry out the gate was just dogging the Bills.
I think that somebody told me he had 199 yards.
Yeah, 24 carries for 199.
Well, shout out to the NFL, man. You got Monday night.
Also, Monday night. 2 games on the Monday night roster. First of the 2 was Titans versus Dolphins. The Titans get their first W of the season, beating the Dolphins 31-12. God damn. I didn't even know they played Monday night.
Nobody watched it.
The Lions and the Seahawks was a really good game on Monday night, but the Lions end up pulling out the victory, winning 42-29. This was definitely an offensive game. And Amon St. Brown. That motherfucker cold. He nice.
If I'm not mistaken, I did watch that game. How about to say Flacco? Golf was 19-19. I think he went perfect in that game.
Let me see. Let's go ahead and double check. 18 of 18 for 292.
18. Okay, sorry.
Which is wow. 18 of 18 for 292. That with 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, QBR of 95.1.
So when you have this conversation in the future, you're going to say he threw for 300 yards and threw 18 passes for 300 yards and then drop a pass.
Essentially.
So the boys cold.
Boys cold, but that wraps up the NFL scores right there.
So shout out to the NFL, man. We'll be back. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. We got watch parties coming up. Y'all make sure y'all just stay tuned for those where we can really get into talking sports. So, like I said, we do have the one for sure coming up October 20th when the Texans play the Packers. The brothers will be streaming on that one, and we want to bring in Flight if he ain't doing nothing. At least if he pops in for a second, we want Flight to come in and hang out with us as well as we watch the Texans take on the Packers. Moving on. Moving on. Flight, you know what?
Talk to him.
Let's go Cardi.
Let's go Cardi. Remember, what's today's thing? Black man is trifling.
So, of course, I think this has happened, after our episode last week. Cardi was on a live stream and was basically going off. I think she got to her breaking point with her now. Are they actually divorced?
I think they're going through the divorce process right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I don't know if it's actually finalized, but
her ex, we'll just call it her ex Cardi. Her ex Cardi B's ex Offset. She was going off. I guess she reached her breaking point. Of course, while she was going off in the chat, I think I have the video. Give me 1 second. Video storage. Oh, give me 1 second. Let's see. Bam. Oh, wait, hit the wrong thing. So this is I don't know which one it is. Shoot. Let me see. Is it this one? Will it show me before they put
Youth of
No, that's not it, guys. I'm sorry. But we will get to that one just a little bit. I promise you on that one. Let's see. 1 second, y'all. That's why I need to hire somebody to do this. That'll be the day. Oh, I clicked on the same one.
That's JD again.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I just clicked on the same one. I am stupid. Okay, which one am I? Okay, I think it's this one I didn't click on.
That niggas think that they could fuck on anything. But when I start talking to niggas, you want to play those games with me? We're going to play them games too. Since you want to fucking threat me, talking about you want to take my shit? You want to take my shit because I'm moving on? Move on. Why can't you move on? It's no fun when mama got the gun, right? It's no fun when I'm slanging pussy, right? Now we're going to court war, right?
Get it out.
And I told you, get off my phone. I don't give a fuck.
I think he tried to call her. I think he tried to call her.
And then he put in the chat. He said, "Tell him that you was getting down with the baby in you. You was getting slammed out with the baby in you while pregnant." He put that like in the
and then I think she commented and said, "And did."
Yep.
So let's stay right there. So
and did.
Poor baby. Poor baby. Poor baby in there trying to dodge the meat.
Poor baby trying to dodge the meat.
That boy gonna grow up.
Your damn
the
mama.
Nickname
Your damn mama.
That boy. That, you know what? The more I think about it, the more. See, when I first heard this, okay, let me tell you how I processed through this.
All right.
When I first heard this, I was like, so what? Let her do her. Let her. You know what? There comes a time where you have to, if you're gonna be in a relationship, you got to make a decision that this is who you're gonna be with.
Right.
Now, some people, everybody's relationship is different. I just got done watching. Hey, Michelle, I just got done watching Bel Air. I don't want to spoil it, but there's some swinger stuff going on in that show.
Okay.
So every relationship is different. But if you're gonna be in a one-on-one, what do you call it? Monogamous. Well, you know the word I want. So that's the monogamous relationship. Then you gotta understand that that's what you're gonna do. If that's what y'all both agree on.
Mm-hmm.
In this situation, I'm assuming that's what Cardi believed that they had. Now, if he cheated multiple times, I can't be mad at Cardi for getting a lick back. Now, I don't think that's the problem that some women have. Some women have the issue of her doing this and getting her lick back while she was pregnant, which is a completely different conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no matter if you're pregnant or not, you still got needs. So it is jacked up, but it is.
You got the baby trying to dodge the meat, but
you got, it is jacked up. That is so jacked up. It is so
and
jacked up.
It's not even the daddy meat. It's some random man meat.
It is very jacked up. But which side do you? For me, I'm like, I'm okay with you getting your lick back, but you might have to wait till after you had a baby. I can't. I don't know. I feel like that's the right thing to do, but I'm not mad at her. I'm taking the easy way out. I feel like that's the right thing to do, to wait till after you have the baby. But I'm not mad at her for doing what she did. What is your take?
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Can you elaborate, please?
Fuck it. Like, I mean, if that, I'm with you. I'm with you. Like, first off, like, you cheating on your pregnant wife, dog. And you cheated on her multiple times. You did the same thing when she was pregnant with the other two. You cheated on her multiple times, bro. Multiple times. The first two times, she ain't really get a, we don't know, but it wasn't said that she, it wasn't out like this, right? She got fed up, and as much as nobody really wants to quote this man, but I mean, he said it perfect. R. Kelly, when a woman's fed up, she is tired. She is fed up, and she gonna get her lick back. And if it means that she gonna get her lick back while the baby got to dodge another man's meat, so be it. I agree with you. She, get your lick back after. Get your lick back after after you get back right. Deliver the baby. Make sure the baby's healthy. Get yourself back right, and then go back and go good. Go crazy. But I don't. Like I said, the only thing that I have a lot of knowledge about is basketball. So it could be crazy for me to say.
Right. This is why we have the Don't Cancel Me podcast. So that way we can become.
I mean, Cardi, get your lick back. He cheated on you. Y'all was married and you were pregnant, and he still decided to step out and smash another broad.
So Jay, I'm sorry, so Jay said it's no rules when it's getting, and then Michelle, shout out to Michelle, my coworker. Me and her, I have this thing at
shout
work.
out Michelle.
I call it Michelle with the T. And every time there's celebrity news and stuff, this like also a little insight on Don't Cancel Me. A lot of times I like to bounce stuff on people at work to see how well it converses, and that way I can adapt it to bringing it to the show. And so Michelle is that person for me. We call it Michelle T. So shout out to Michelle. But anyways, so Michelle says no rules. C-Sam says, why not leave?
That's another story. That's a whole nother story. Like, hold on, I want to stay there.
Okay. Go
because
back.
I also would say the same thing. If you get cheated on and you take that person back, that's on you for whatever happens after that, right? That's on you for whatever happens after that. Right. So on that standpoint, I agree. You could have left, but you decided to stay knowing that he was going to do this again. Now, you decided to stay. It is what it is. If she cheat on you, now it's, you got to, same thing. Like, you got to deal with that. Like, Offset would have to deal with that, right? But they had already been, I don't know their whole situation. But if you get cheated on and you don't want to be cheated on again, if you take them back, chances are they're going to do it again because you took them back. They're going to do it again. That's just how people work. You should have left. If you feel like you deserve to be valued, you don't deserve to be cheated on, don't tolerate that foolishness. You tolerated it. You kept him. He did it again. You tolerated it. You kept him. He did it again. You tolerated it. Kept him. And then you get pregnant with your third child, and then you want to go ahead and have your well, now that the kid has been born and is healthy, before then the kid in the belly dodging meat because you didn't want to just.
That's what I'm saying. What
like,
if
you
this
could have got?
dude-
We could have.
What if this dude had a
before? He could have had a. You mean he talk about he working with a schlanger, something that really could have impacted the child's head. It could have,
brother. I'm probably never gonna say that word on this stream.
Schlanger. Let me take my glasses off so you know what I'm saying.
No, I don't want.
Schlanger. If it is what it is. We not saying it. We don't know. We don't know. All we know is that the baby inside had to dodge meat. In your words.
All right. So Casey comes with a different perspective. If I gotta get a look back, it's not for me. It's giving childish because why in the first place it's too toxic for me.
All right. See, exactly to see Sam's point, which Casey has sense. If she gets cheated on, she's not going to stay. That's sense. But since we're here, get your lick back. Fuck you. Y'all both toxic anyway. Get your lick back. Y'all probably gonna be back together within the next 6 months.
Well, that's what they've had these outbursts before, but
yeah,
it is
Offset. Remember when Offset went on stage while Cardi was performing and did this whole elaborate get her back type situation, and they was back together after it was confirmed that he was cheating on her?
Yeah,
I won't be surprised if it happened again.
I think it's one of them things where I feel like as Offset, when you do something multiple times, you open yourself up, like you said, to whatever repercussion that follows. And we don't know what's really going on. Listen, I want to make sure we make this clear. It's kind of like the Kim Porter book. We're going off of what we've been told. Now, whatever Offset and Cardi are actually doing behind closed doors, who knows if Cardi already done stuff? Who knows if he caught her and ain't said nothing? I don't know. We don't know what happened.
We don't know the exact.
We don't know the exact detail. We're going off what we know. So I want to make sure I make that clear. That way, if new information comes out, I have
allegedly
to change my mind.
Allegedly. That's going to be the word that we use.
That's the word, right? That's how. Yeah, you never know what's really going on. It was funny. Me and Chaz was, one of the things that we always kind of say. One thing I always say is I can't worry about what's going on in other people's house because you don't know what really is going on with people. And so in this situation, we know that he cheated, but we don't know if she has done something in her past. I would think it would have come out. So I would think it would have come out. Oh no. She just announced she's going to be a part of SummerSlam meanwhile somebody outside of her marriage was SummerSlamming her in the bed. No, facts. Fact. And because Cardi is Cardi is not the one you want to go there with because she got money. She got fame, but she is still who she is. And that's just somebody you don't want to get into. Because so let's progress the story. Mm-hmm. So then I don't know if this is true or not.
Okay.
But the tweet about Takeoff.
No, she tweeted and said, "What type of weird shit is this? Because this ain't me."
Nobody, so that wasn't her.
She said this wasn't me. Like this is weird as fuck too.
Okay, so then I'm not gonna go there then because I didn't know. That's why I'm glad. Hey, that's why we come to the Don't Cancel Me to learn, to be educated. I didn't know
because if that was true, she's dirty. If that was true, she's dirty. But she tweeted and said this ain't me. And this is weird. So, but that if that was true, boy, whoo, that would have been terrible. That would have been some shit.
Yeah, because Chris Brown already told him they took the wrong Migos. Now she not, and I think Cardi in one of her videos she said she don't want nothing bad to happen to him. That's her children's father, but she don't like him. Yeah. Cardi's one of the people you don't want to. Cardi's one of the people you don't really want to go to war with. That's just a level of toxicity that you ain't ready for.
I want to discuss this real quick. Bro.
Okay.
That's what Raven said. If he wasn't messing with her, y'all want her to go 9 months plus an extra 6 weeks without.
Well, Raven, we know you don't even go 10 minutes without.
We know what you. Never mind.
Yeah, Raven, we already know.
We already
know where you coming from. We already know we already know your perspective. You didn't even have to write that. And Raven, remember what I said too. I think the right thing would have been to wait till afterwards. But I'm not going to be upset at her for what she did.
And like I said, fuck it. Go ahead. Get your lick back. Whether you had a baby in your belly dodging meat or you had popped the baby out and you was healed and you went to go and do that same thing. I mean, fuck it. I mean, everybody different. I'm not toxic. That's a toxic relationship. And that's how toxic relationships work.
I guess so.
I guess that's just that's just
they have it.
So that don't cancel me time or being used wisely.
Definitely. It's a race against the clock.
Facts. It's a race against the clock. Oh, facts. But well,
so we're gonna send our prayer warriors to cover Offset and Cardi as they maneuver through their mess. Hey, we got you, Raven. We got you. So the point is of why I said that is because I know where you coming from.
Right. So was Offset being toxic to try and match her toxicity, or he felt like he wasn't on her level? What do you mean? I don't like, because if he started this whole thing, how is he trying to match it?
So what's Offset being toxic?
Like that's what I'm confused on. If he was the one that started cheating, I don't understand how it's like a match.
All right, go to Chaz. Comment. I have a friend that stayed after he cheated because they agreed that he would be given a hall pass to do it after I have a friend that stayed after he cheated because they agreed that she will be given a hall pass to do it as well, and she's been saving in her pocket for 3 years later.
And he gonna be hurt.
Yeah, I mean, well,
that's uncharted waters, dog. Like that's uncharted waters, bro. I don't care what nobody say. No man wants to ever hear about their woman cheating on them with another man. It's like because you can't envision that. Like that's deep. Like I personally couldn't. I couldn't imagine another man laying pipe to mine. I can't. We can't be together. There's no coming back from that. There's no coming back from that. It's mine. Like we together.
You gotta.
You went and got. I personally couldn't do it. For me, that's me. Everybody works different. Me personally, I wouldn't be able to stay. And if I cheated, I can't stay because I don't want to know what that, because that hall pass is going to be that lick back and it's going to be 10 times worse. You're going to hurt. You're going to hurt. I don't care whether you gave permission or not. You're going to hurt. I do not care.
I think the saving it is diabolical. Let me explain why. Because I think, what if things are going well?
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
It is diabolical.
Hey, and to her credit, she might not ever use it, but it's a mind trick. She might not ever use it, but I think that's kind of torturing. But
that's crazy.
But in the sense, it's torture. But in the sense, it could be one of them things where just know I can, but I forgive you, and we're gonna move on. But I got this in my pocket if I ever needed it to use it. So that could be the case too. Jay Horn said, let's remember she was a stripper first.
That doesn't matter, bro. I don't like, bro. At the end of the day, when you're in a relationship, bro, if you cheat, you cheat. Like I don't care. I don't care. And if she was a stripper, was she cheating when they got together? If she was cheating when they got together, it's toxic.
DCM said, brother Offset needs the Lord.
Yep. They both do, honestly. They both.
What does her have to be a stripper have to do with them? She was not a stripper when they met. That's true.
That's true. That's what I'm saying. Like, it don't matter. Cheating is cheating. It's like, unless it's an agreement that y'all got an open relationship, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, just because she was a stripper and then she turned into a global phenomenon in the rap game, just because her former life she was a stripper doesn't mean it's like, oh, okay, Offset, you good to cheat. No, it's not, especially when you're married with kids. No, it don't matter. We can't give an excuse for that. You can't give an excuse for that.
I think
so, that's silly to me. That's me personally. That's silly to me.
Right. I'm looking at her. Raven says, "Oh, so men can cheat and women can't," is what I'm getting from this chat. But Raven, in your case,
right?
Yes, you can't.
Yeah, you can't. In your case, in your
unique case. Hey, speaking of this, did you see her Boosie's?
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
Did you see where Boosie said? It's not funny. It's not funny. I have not laughed when I read this story until I'm trying to tell it. Boosie, because something wrong with Lil Boosie, man. But Lil Boosie had nothing to do with the topic today. But Lil Boosie said that he keeps his daughter away because somebody contaminating the other ones.
Wait, what?
Okay, because sometimes people can be so mean. Like, so he was on there. I actually listened to it. He was on there with Carisha. Yes, Young Miami. Sorry. Well, I don't know. The show is called Carisha Please, right? The show is called Carisha Please.
I don't know.
Whatever. But whatever, because she was doing like a live show somewhere. And so he was up there and he basically said, basically like, you know, his daughter is lesbian or whatever. Okay. So he was like, I don't want her to be around other people to contaminate the other kids, to contaminate them. And I was like, that is tough to say about your child.
Yeah.
To contaminate? So.
Yeah.
He could have said that like, I don't want them, you know, I want them to be able to, when they can understand it or something. I don't know, there's so ways. Thank you, Raymond. There's some ways that you can dress that up. Contaminate was a tough word to use in that situation.
Very much so. I agree. That is a tough word.
But no, that was
contaminate sounds like a disease written.
Right.
That's tough.
Yeah, but
anyway, but yeah, we hope that Cardi B and Offset both find some type of happiness and that they could be great parents for their kids.
And hopefully Boosie can be a great parent. Speaking of great parents, him and T.I., did you see what they did?
No.
They real quick. They went to a studio. The sons, both of their sons were shooting a music video. I guess they had guns and stuff. So T.I. and Boosie went over there and was like, "Why y'all have guns? Y'all grew up in the gated community." Basically, to sum it all up, I'm not gonna go into the details, but that's basically like y'all didn't grow. And then I'm looking at the comments and people are like, "Well, they get it from y'all." I was like, "Well, that's stupid. They grew up like that, so they can talk about it."
Right.
T.I. grew up like that. Boosie can talk. Boosie grew up like that. They can talk about that stuff. This is not these kids' reality.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, he's saying we definitely got to pray for brother Boosie and his choice of wording. Yes, we do need to pray for that.
We do. 1,000%.
Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, y'all. Make sure y'all, if you're still here watching the video, that must mean you're somewhat entertained by us. So make sure that you like and subscribe. We're at 941. I think the last time I checked, we're at 941. So we are slowly climbing back up. But we want to make sure that y'all like and subscribe. Please like the video. It helps the algorithm, helps push the video out there. If you want to wait to subscribe, that's fine. Come back at episode 98. I'm not gonna be like the church. I'm not gonna try to call you to glory right now. I'm gonna let you come another week if you need it. Michelle said he needs to stop. Let's see, going to go back with her. She done handle him cheating, but this first is a no. Yeah, well, I mean, that is what it is. It is a no. Yeah, sometimes you can only do it. Sometimes people they gonna snap on you. Y'all gonna be arguing on Twitter and Instagram Live.
Mm-hmm. Putting y'all business all out there for everybody to see.
But I'm not worried about Diddy right now. I want to go to Jermaine Dupri.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, y'all. I tried to play it so many times, but as you know, I'm gonna keep real with y'all. I was looking for something for us to talk about today, and I came across this on the Shade Room. And when I came across it really caught my attention. And music lovers, y'all gonna really get a kick out of this. I think this probably won't be a long conversation, but a little quick, fun conversation that we're gonna talk about. So basically, Jermaine Dupri went on social media to address why there's a difference in R&B music and singers, and this is what he had to say.
Youth of today do not go to church, and they don't have that church band grooming. Like B. Cox came from the church, right?
Right.
Jodeci comes from church. Like, so when you listen to that soul, that soul that you think is soul, it's
that's coming from over there.
Yeah, it's an added piece of information that if you're gonna make these records, it's hard to beat Jodeci when you don't have that element.
You don't have,
you know what I mean?
You don't have that soul. You don't have that.
That's an element. So it's like when people be saying, "Yo, music ain't the way it used to be." Like I just posted my new Anthony Hamilton record is coming out October 4th. Yeah, Queen, right?
Yeah.
Anthony Hamilton comes from the church. Like you're not gonna get that's in his voice. Yeah. You ain't just getting that from being on the internet.
So what do you think about that, Flight?
To Kay's point, church grooming sounded sus.
I think he mentioned music.
I understand where he's coming from.
Grooming wasn't the right word.
I guess I don't think what we know as R&B is completely different today. I don't even think there's this, and I could be wrong once again. I'm pretty sure I am. I don't really consider. I would have to really do some searching, and DCM for sure we know as the who's really, really into music. Obviously Jay Horn is an artist. Raven, she knows all. I don't really necessarily know if there's like there's not a strong R&B artist like there was back in the day type shit. I get the point that he's trying to make though. So I guess, I mean, I never really thought about it that way. And when you look at all of the greats back when we were growing up, I guess they all came from the church, which is why music hit different. It was a lot more soulful, I guess. A lot more passion in they singing. Whereas, you know, people nowadays may be taking to social media, understanding that they have a talent. They're just singing some shit, and then, you know, oh, we want to sign you, and boom, they hot. So I get the point he's trying to make. It's just I guess it could come off weird to the wrong ears. You know what I'm saying? The R&B we know is getting lost a bit. Yeah. Like, so okay, to that point, who are some R&B artists that may be in that realm of what we know? Because I don't feel like there's any R&B artists out there. I feel like, you know, also with genres, all these different genres of music. I mean, some shit that I think is rap is, or not rap, or something shit that I consider maybe pop is considered R&B, and some shit that I may consider R&B is pop. Like, I don't necessarily know. So who's a true R&B artist to what we know that's out, that's like actually trying to hold on to what we know of is R&B.
I think the times are different as well.
I agree.
Casey, you said this must be with the old people. Like, I think this is the truth. But you know what? I will say about the older folks is that let's say you were born in the 60s, you still enjoyed the R&B of the 90s.
True.
They still enjoyed even the early 2000s. They still enjoyed that R&B because to them it was still good music. I think Jermaine Dupri makes a good point. Oh,
my bad. I just thought of somebody. Leon Thomas.
Okay. I think Jermaine Dupri, that's something like you said we've talked about before, but we never thought about it from that perspective. And them growing up in the church, that, like Raven said, a lot of R&B, most R&B artists are out of church because that's where you learn to sing. That's where you discover who can sing. You discover people in church. Raven, I don't know if you noticed, Raven can sing. Well, she used to. I don't know what she can do in her older years, but when Raven was younger, Raven could sing.
I don't know what she can do in older years. She probably still can.
Raven is musically gifted, but we learned that in the church. Her mama could sing.
It must be nice. It must be nice to be blessed like that.
Right. I wish I can sing, but that's just some people that's gifted. You find this stuff out in church. Beyonce them was in church. I think Destiny Child, all them was in church. Wasn't Chloe and
Haley Bailey?
Wasn't they in church
Bailey,
before Beyonce brought them on to the sinful life? Now Chloe can't keep on clothes.
Is it Chloe or Haley?
Chloe. Haley the one got the baby.
I thought it was the other way around.
No, Haley got the baby.
Once again,
Chloe
only knowledgeable in hoops.
Haley is the mama. Chloe is the sister, the auntie.
Gotcha. Okay.
The auntie that's gonna get, that's TT baby.
Thank you. I never knew the difference.
Yeah, but I think if I'm not mistaken, they grew up in the church too. I didn't know about Jodeci and all of them, but you just hear, you can't tell me Luther ain't sing at first
definitely Luther definitely sang.
Whitney sung at church.
Whitney definitely sang at church too.
I think gospel artists have the best voice ever. I think Tamala Man can probably outsing every woman on the planet. Fantasia can outsing every woman on the planet. Well, but be up there. The Clark sisters can sing.
Didn't Jennifer Hudson sing in the church too?
Jennifer Hudson sung in the church. Yolanda Adams will blow a lot of R&B artists out the water.
Haley, the one with the okay, got you. Okay, I thought that was Chloe. Got you. Okay.
Yes, Raven. Chloe is the case. Yes, that's a great one. Yeah. I was gonna say that too, Flight. That's the one where Usher tried to give her the strawberries, and he took it out of his hand.
I just saw that video probably like 4 or 5 hours ago.
I saw I can sing like that, but I didn't start off in the church. Well, that's probably why you can't sing. I don't know about that one. Real.
First off, Jay, why did you feel the need to tell everybody that you could sing? That gave off main character syndrome.
Yeah, definitely.
Because Jay, I'm here to tell you that.
Oh, you're talking about the. So, C-Sam, which one are you referring to?
I'm fucking with you. Don't try to come for me, Jay. I'm playing with you.
Which one? C-Sam. I think Tamala Man, out of all the ones I named, can probably outsing everybody. Casey, we was talking about how Chloe and Haley. How Haley is the mom sister, but the Haley is the mom sister, but Chloe can't keep clothes on, and that's that auntie. That's the thought auntie. The aunt with no kids. But I think they still young. So
I can't for real.
But yeah, I don't know, man. R&B, I really think about this all the time. When did it make that switch? I think it was 2010s. I think 2010s is when it made that switch. But it's not the same, like the Ushers, like even when Usher dropped new music, Usher's last album is good, but it's just not the times. It's not the times no more. Tyrese just dropped a new album. That's the one he was on the Breakfast Club crying about. He just dropped a new album. I heard a few songs in there. It's good, but it's not for the times anymore.
I think R&B is slowly. I think they're trying to bridge R&B with pop. But honestly, I think no.
I think hip hop.
I think that too.
I think more hip hop than pop. I think if
I agree. I think
merge, I think it's more hip hop.
Oh no, I see what you're saying. R&B is more hip hop than
right. If anything's trying to merge, I think it's R&B merging to hip hop.
Yeah, I mess with that.
You know, it's that what we wanna do, what you wanna do. You wanna do how we do, like we always do. We go to do and we do and we eat the do and then we do until we Scooby Doo. You know that's how R&B music works nowadays. That's how it goes. It flows like that. It ain't just nigga ain't. Remember back in the day, niggas used to grab the mic with both hands.
Yeah, they was hurt. They was hurt. They was
Lenny Williams.
Some type of hurt up past.
Lenny Williams, when he said, Lenny Williams, there is not a soul that can't convince me. When he recorded that version of the song, he wasn't crying.
Oh no, he was hurt for sure.
Lenny had to be crying when he wrote that song. When music was so good, you start talking. You know,
no, for sure.
Maybe you ain't never been in love like I've been in love. I used to watch television till television went off. like that, they used to start talking to you. Ray J was before he sung One Wish, he was talking to her in the beginning.
He was.
Confessions. He was
Avant used to talk to these hoes too.
That's when they had interludes. You used to get an interlude before a song.
For sure. R&B is definitely not like what it was. I think one person that is trying to hold on to R&B, that's trying to carry. Well, not Usher. Carry, but Usher. But Leon Thomas is somebody who I believe is an R&B singer that is highly slept on. But I think he's one of those artists that gives that old R&B feel. Well, he gives that R&B feel, but like the beats and everything and his cadence and everything is newer, but he sings with that passion and that soul. Like you can tell, like he's been in this for a long time.
I think the new R&B is country.
Explain, please.
I think the new R&B is country. Like, because when we listen to R&B, we listen to songs that, you know, we're talking like all my life.
Okay.
We talking about that. You know, we're talking about that good. We're talking about that. If only for one night.
Stuff we grew up on. Yeah.
Oh, knock my Xbox over. But you don't hear that no more. So when you want to hear something, like there's just songs where you want to hear about love. You don't want to hear about taking her home after leaving the address. It's not what you want to hear sometimes. You want to hear something. You want to hear something about some love. So, and that's where country comes in. Like the new country. I'm not talking about all my exes live in Texas like I'm George Strait. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that new country. The Luke Bryans, the Blake Sheltons, the Kobe Deans.
But that's not. I understand where you're going.
I'm talking about just like as far as like wanting to hear good love music. I know R&B, that's not really what's about. But I think when I think R&B, I think of love music. So that when you want to hear love music, I think country music does better at having good music.
R&B ain't all about love. It is about hurt. And
that's true. That's a good point. But country still, I'm still going country.
I mean, there's some. I'm telling you, dog. Well, it's not. I agree with you that there's not a lot of R&B artists that's singing like that. I think it's because there might be a lot of R&B artists that's out there that I just haven't seen. Like they just may be under the radar. I may be living under a rock, whatever the case may be. Like I said, Leon Thomas is top for me. As far as R&B goes, he's top for me. That motherfucker is cold. And I definitely want to indulge in other ones and other R&B artists because I love R&B. But I also do agree with what you're saying. Country has definitely always been about feelings, about love and hurt, and riding down the back road, drinking beer with my favorite lady, wearing her short skirt and that red Solo cup. I definitely understand what you're saying. Like it's definitely that. But what to say it's the new R&B. I mean, I get where you're going. I just can't give it, You know what I'm saying? I just can't just be in the R&B lover. I just can't say it outright that it's the new R&B. But I do understand where you're coming from.
Right. I know it sucks. You know,
Snow Allegra. That's another cold artist. Yeah.
When you think the R&B,
is she doing anything? Did she drop anything new? Snow Allegra? She probably have. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But see, right there, what you said, I don't know who that is. That's probably what the problem is, because there was a time where R&B was it. R&B and hip hop was it, and pop. There was a time where those three genres was running shit. Now it's just like there's so many different types of genres and shit that they just lump it all into one. Like to your point, R&B is getting lumped into hip hop. You know, and then you got it's so much. It's not what we used to know.
And I think so many R&B songs are so iconic.
True.
I don't think there's any iconic so much ones. Right, they have so much playback value.
Right.
You know what, nigga? We so slim on R&B song. We gotta go to movies to grab our songs.
Facts. That's
you
tough.
Know
that's tough.
What do people get married to? You for me and me for you. Tyler Perry. Pull right from the movie. You know, that's one example. I know there's probably others, but we like when you hear a good song in a movie or something like that, you go listen to that before you're gonna listen to somebody on the radio. And so I you know, it's I love R&B music too. I love R&B music. I love to sing it. I love to sing. I just love to walk around the house singing R&B and singing gospel. That's just one of my little things. You know,
I'm same here.
Singing a song and rapping a song. Like, don't get me wrong. I be hey with me head mop. I be lit sometimes. You know, I be lit sometimes.
I be in that motherfucker lit too, but I'm with you. Ain't nothing like R&B. Ain't nothing like a good R&B song.
My way. You know, this is when you in your zone. You know what I'm saying? I like the way. You know, it's just something that's just different when you in the car and you vibing, or you in the shower, or whatever the case can be. Kate said, or like Cowboy Carter, she said it's not country, it's a Beyonce album. It's legit a mix of genres. What's it say? One song will give you two genres easy. That's true.
But that's where music is.
That's probably why she didn't get nominated for the Country Music Award.
That's where I feel. That's where I feel music is now. Let's talk about how they trying to get Braun and the Diddy freak off shenanigans. All right, we gonna move on to our top 5. We're going to the horror movie draft because I refuse.
Yeah.
Look, I'll put it like this. If, and I pray that Braun is not lumped in, and I think Rich Paul and everybody over there on his team, they do a great job of making sure that everything is covered. But if this somehow comes out that Braun was in this, I'm going to be highly disappointed. I like not disappointed is an understatement for how I really feel. And so with that being said, I don't think Braun had anything to do with the Diddy Freak. Just because he was at a Diddy party doesn't mean he was at a Diddy Freak Off. Diddy Freak Off happened. There's interviews where people say stay away from a Diddy party at a certain time. When it gets to a certain time, make sure that you're gone. And I believe Braun was gone by those certain times because he understands that he has a reputation. And I'm just going to believe that until otherwise. I think leave it at that.
I think I'll say this real quick on Diddy as we move on to our draft for the night. You know, I was with my mother-in-law to the game Sunday, and my father-in-law. We was all out there talking. We were talking about Diddy and stuff, and we were just talking about the different layers. Of course, I seen Chaz put it earlier that there was a whole bunch of new cases. That was all we were gonna bring up with Diddy out today. That there's just a lot of sexual assault cases, but we ain't gonna tire ourselves out because I feel like we're gonna wait for something bigger to bite with Diddy. But I will just say this little point is that for people like Braun and these people, like right now is a tough time to be a friend of Diddy's. You know, despite if you knew or not what he was doing, it's tough. And like I told them when I was over at the house, I was like, no matter right now, if you've taken a picture, think about this. If you've taken a picture with Diddy and it's on the internet, you're linked. Now, if you took a picture at his house, you're really linked. You know what I mean? And you probably just took a picture just to take a picture. You know, you didn't think nothing about it when you took that picture 10 years ago. But right at this point, right now, with it being so fresh, everybody's a victim. I mean, everybody is a suspect.
Everybody is.
Everybody. Meek Mill, LeBron James, Oprah Winfrey, anybody that's
anybody that's a celebrity.
There's
because
nobody off guard. There's nobody that's safe right now.
Nobody is safe. If you were a celebrity back in that time when Diddy was just really, really popping, you're not safe. Which is everybody from our childhood, essentially.
Yeah. So Will Smith, Jamie Foxx.
Nobody's safe
at this point of the news frenzy. Nobody is safe. That's why I'm not really believing. I'm bringing it back around. That's why I'm not really believing anybody that say, "Oh, this person's involved." I seen a list that came out. If it ain't come from CNN, Fox, ABC, any of these people, or my sources on X or stuff like that, if it's not a big story, I don't really care, because right now everybody's a suspect.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right, Raven. Everybody's a victim too, and that's one thing. The last thing I'll say. That's one thing I was telling my in-laws. I said, I have a feeling that there's going to be way more victims. A lot of people that you're saying that was in on it, I think are going to be more victims than suspects. And what do you mean, Darrell? Because there's videos of the thing about Diddy is he was bribing people and manipulating. Bribing people. So if he was getting you to do a part,
blackmailing people too.
Blackmail, that's the word I was looking for. Blackmailing. Yeah. So let's just say, for example, he got Braun come up, get Braun drugged up, drunk. Braun have sex with a white stripper or something, and he got it on video. Hey, Braun, I need you to make that move to Miami, or this video go public. How the course of history will change once we know who was victims and what it was used for, if that's the case. But I do believe there'll be more victims than suspects.
1,000%. 1,000%. Once again, I hope out of all the celebrities, I hope LeBron is not one of them that will be dragged into it. I hope he stays out of it.
I hope it ain't Will Smith.
Yeah, I hope Will Smith is not in it as well.
There's some people, I just don't want to see.
Yeah, there's some people that I don't want to see.
The Rock. I don't want to know if The Rock was over there getting rocked. I don't.
With that being said, let's go ahead.
I don't tell because I'm drugged.
We getting straight into the draft, man. Drafting the best horror movies. Man, I will say that I'm not a horror movie watcher like that, but I have watched my horror films here and there. So my picks are going to be ass. This is what I found the good movies.
Every draft, you always set the stage for you to be trash.
Listen, man, when you set your expectations low, you'll never be hurt.
I know that's exactly what you're doing.
When you set your expectations low, you'll never be hurt.
But I will say that, of course, with it being an honor.
To me, I got some hitters, but I also don't like, I'm not a horror movie. I'm too jumpy. I'll jump at everything.
And so for those who know, of course, today is October 1st. October 1st is the month of October is known for two things: breast cancer awareness. So shout out to anybody that has had breast cancer and that has won the fight and that is still here. Shout out to all of y'all that are here that will see this. If you lost somebody to breast cancer, I'm glad that you're here with us, that you was hopefully getting a laugh as we shine light on breast cancer awareness. Also is known for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a spooky time. And I was thinking about this. One thing that me and Chad really never done is really did Halloween like that. So I'm this month I kept telling myself this is like June. I want to watch scary movies more, get on the couch, watch some good scary movies and stuff, and go to haunted houses and stuff like that if our budget allows and stuff like, just stuff like that. I want to be able to do this Halloween because I enjoy Halloween. I enjoy the spirit. I enjoy the dressing up, the horror, the haunted houses, the scary movies. All of it is awesome to me. So in honor of starting off Halloween, we want to do a draft. Girl, we're not worried about J-Day. We're gonna do it. We wanted to bring it. It's her birthday.
I'm assuming her birthday is in October.
Yeah. We bring in
she's trying to take over PPW type shit.
Nah, that would never happen. Well, you funny. Well, you're a comedian, man. You like Eddie Murphy? Woo! So we're bringing the draft, y'all. We're gonna do Don't Cancel My Draft. We're drafting the best horror movies this is our draft. We don't care if it's a movie that, let me tell you right now, there's a couple movies I have not seen, so don't ask me about it. I know there was a new one called Talk to Me, Smile, and I forgot the other one, but I have not seen those movies, so they will not be on my list.
Smile look crazy.
And I want to see it Smile too.
Speak No Evil, I think is the other one.
Yes, I wanted to see that one too.
That's the one. Me and Kate was just talking about that. So yeah.
Yes, I want to see that too. And then of course, like I say, if you ain't watching From on AMGM Plus, check that mug out. It's a good October show. All right, so how we got set today, y'all? We're doing 6 rounds. We're gonna do 6 rounds. We're gonna draft. We're gonna talk about it for just a second. We're gonna try to move this thing pretty quickly. This is the last thing of the night, so make sure y'all like and subscribe. This is a lot of y'all favorite segments. Don't cancel my draft. We're doing 6 rounds. We're starting from it's gonna be like a sports draft. We're going the first overall pick. I'm a pick. Flight's gonna pick it. Then we're gonna go down the list. 6 rounds. We get 1 pick each round, so our team will be full of 6. At the end, we will be able to swap one if we want to make our list a little better, and then that's when we will go to the chat for y'all to determine who won the draft for this week. So I think the record is 2-1. I think I'm up 2-1. I think I'm up 2-1. So
I'm
that's
surprised I got one.
That's the only thing that matters tonight, though. All right, Flight. Flight, if you don't mind, I want you to get the first overall pick.
Okay.
I want you to go first, and I will backdoor it. So here we go, y'all. Here we go. Y'all favorite segment. Don't cancel my draft. Horror movies. Let's get it, Flight. First round, first pick, first overall pick. Who you taking?
I could go with a bunch of other ones. I could go with some clear hitters. I could, but I'm gonna go with one that scared me because it actually, well, it doesn't really pertain to my life, but I saw this after we got together. But Get Out scared the fuck out of me.
Hey, let me tell you.
Get Out scared the fuck out of me. And I'm glad that I saw Get Out before, or I'm glad I saw Get Out after me and Kate met and got together. Because if I would have saw that before, what we have today would not be existent. It would not exist. It would not. It would not. And Get Out is my number one pick because that shit scared me. It scared me. Like after the movie, Kate said, "I'm so glad that you met my family before." I met her family 2 or 3 times before I saw this movie. Like I met a mama, I met a daddy, I met a sister, brother-in-law, nieces, nephews, aunties, uncles. I met them all about a good 2 or 3 times before I saw this movie. And when I saw that movie, I said, "Damn, I'm so glad that I met you before this movie came out." Because if I would have saw that movie before us, we never would have existed. So number 1 pick in the horror movie draft for the Don't Cancel Me podcast, I picked Get Out. Great movie, by the way, as well.
I am so glad that you picked first.
Raven said Flight 1.
and Raven, that is exactly what I was about to say. I don't know how I compete. I'm gonna try.
No, brother, listen. I'm gonna tell you now, my next 5, I don't care. I'm so glad that you gave me first. I didn't want to be too anxious about
either way. You'd been good. That wasn't gonna be my first pick. So
okay.
Either way, you was gonna be good.
I didn't want to be too anxious to give it away, but I had to get that out just to let people know that hit too close to home, man. Get Out is my number 1 pick.
Yeah, waiting on this moment to shine with this movie.
Facts. I mean, you should. Y'all should have seen the questions, and y'all should have seen the questions that I was getting after the movie came out when I was in Oklahoma. Everybody was asking me that. How you feel about Get Out? So I had my time then when it came out, and now I didn't think I would be able to get my time again with this, but here we are, and I'm glad. Get Out is my number 1 pick, man.
That's
you know what's the most craziest?
generational. That's a generational pick.
It's a generational pick, and you know what? Like one of the craziest part of that movie when that nigga was running a dead sprint and he hit that route and went in. That shit scared the hell out of me. I jumped.
And you know, the part that I love about the movie that I didn't know about, that I didn't know I loved until I found out what was happening after I watched the movie, was when she was sitting in bed and she was eating that cereal and drinking that milk. And they told me that the reason why she was doing that because she was trying to keep the colors separated from the white. So that's why she was drinking the milk.
Mm-hmm.
And when
it makes it worse. It makes it worse when you go and look at what certain things meant after you watch the movie. Raven, you're right. I watched it once and that was all I needed. It was memorable. I don't need to see it again. I don't. Great movie. Don't need to see it again. Don't need to see it again at all. Thank God. Thank God that my wife and her family are great and amazing people. But I'm telling you now, and I told her this plenty of times after we saw that movie. If I would have saw that movie before me and her met, it would have been OV. That would never existed.
It'd been GG's.
GG's in the chat, man. GG's in the motherfucking chat. It would never happen.
Okay.
Never happen.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try to get back. So
I'm glad y'all got a good laugh out of that one, y'all.
We went to the drawing board because we got to compete with this. So what I was gonna take first, I'm not gonna take first.
Oh, you gotta compete with it.
But what I will go with is a movie because I don't trust you no more. So I gotta go.
I'm telling you, bro, that's the best one I got. I promise.
I'm going with It.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm going with It with Georgie in the sewer.
That scares the shit out of me too. I don't like sewers to this day.
Right, you know.
I don't trust them.
There's the memes that go around is like, what Pennywise have to tell you to get you to come down there?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was like, Georgie. I love Pennywise. Georgie, I want a friend too. You want to see a trick? And when Georgie,
the fact that you quote this is scaring the shit out of me.
When Georgie with the new version, when Georgie came out there with his arm missing, and then got drugged back into. I like the remake. You know what? I'm one of the people I actually like the remake. It 1 and It 2, but for the second list, I got to do individual movies. So I'm going. My first round pick is It Chapter 1, the new one.
Okay,
You'll float too.
It.
And you know the crazy thing about this, real quick, Flight? The crazy thing is I was at Walmart. I had a shirt. It was a Pennywise shirt, and it said "Ill Flow 2," and I put it back.
Was it dope though?
It was all right. It was a white shirt, and it said "Ill Flow 2," and it had like the Pennywise. Like, I was gonna wear it on the show this week too. Before I even knew we was gonna do this. Now I wish I would have stayed with it, but I'm gonna still go get the shirt. But yes, I'm going It Chapter 1. First pick.
It Chapter 1.
Round 2.
I'm gonna go with I think the actor that portrayed in this movie, who was also portrayed in the movie we had just talked about, this actor is one hell of an actor. And I'm going with Split, where he played like 21 different personalities. He was keeping people like basements and shit. Like, bro, he acted his ass off in that movie.
Which I have talked about before.
Yeah, Split is number 2 on my list.
I didn't know Split was horror. Now that I think about it, it is. And God, you're killing the list right now. Okay. All right. Oh,
I think I got another hitter at 3 too. I will say. Now I thought the first 2 I knew I had. This third one I think it might be, now that I'm thinking about the movie.
All right, I'm about to switch it up real good there. Okay. I see what kind of game we're gonna have to play today. Okay. This is a good draft. So you went with Split with your second round pick. Awesome movie. I think McAvoy should have won an Oscar for that.
Should have,
because 1,000%. That is one of the best acting performances I have ever witnessed on screen. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to go with my second pick. I'm switching up. I'm pulling out a heavy hitter. I'm pulling out The Orphan. I'm gonna pull out The Orphan. I don't even know if I was gonna have The Orphan at first, but I see what you're doing. So I'm not going to just allow you. No, I see how we have to do these drafts.
All right, okay.
The Orphan was a movie that was awesome, and it was ahead of our time because we all thought. Yeah. Let
me go ahead and delete that off my list.
we all thought that there was a little girl until we found out it was a grown woman.
Yeah.
The Orphan had one of the best plot twists you've ever seen in the movie. So my second round pick overall pick number 4, I'm going with The Orphan.
Man. Okay.
I know about People Under the Stairs, see Sam.
Let me make sure that I got the name of this movie correctly. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to. All right, yeah. So, with my third pick, as long as it's making sure that it's giving me the correct movie, because I don't want to. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah. With my third pick, I'm picking Ma with Octavia Spencer. Yeah,
I didn't have that one on my list, but that's a darn good one.
I'm picking Ma.
You're actually.
I'm picking Ma, and now it might fall off.
This is where I need to come strong with my last 3.
Well, I say with your last 3, you probably need to come strong because that was my heavy hitters.
Go ahead, talk about Ma.
Ma, for those that don't know what Ma is this woman who basically gave teenagers a place to party, but she was doing disturbing things. She was basically crazy. She just wanted all of the
painted
kids,
that nigga face white and like, you want to be one of them. I was like, oh, and when she hit that lady on the street, bro.
All right, man. Listen,
that was a good movie. That was a good movie.
Her behind off in that goddamn movie, man. That shit was crazy, bro.
That's a good one. That's a darn good one. All right, for my third pick, I really enjoyed Ma. Ma was a good movie. I can see that's one of the movies I can watch over and over. For my third one, I think I'm gonna pull out a legend. I'm gonna pull out a legend right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out a legend. I'm pulling out Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna pull out.
Let me remove that from my list.
I'm gonna pull out the OG right here because Freddie. If our list would have went a little different, Freddie would have been picked up in round 1 or 2. But I'm okay with Freddie being a good solid pick right here. Freddy Krueger is one of the ones where I didn't appreciate until I got older. Because Michael, you can run from, Jason, you can run from, Chucky, you can just take the batteries out. You gotta go to sleep.
You gotta go to sleep.
You gotta go to sleep. And not only was Freddy terrifying, Freddy was funny.
Yes, he was.
Freddy was hilarious. I love Freddy. Freddy is so good. And then the original Nightmare on Elm Street has one of the most iconic scenes where the girl gets sucked into the bed and then the blood starts shooting up.
Yeah. That's a good one.
One of the most iconic horror scenes of all time. So
I gotta feel it. Yeah,
I'm trying to compete here.
Nah, I think you about to bring.
Well, the chat said that. Chat tell me that's how I fight. Yeah, he said Flight was kicking your ass.
That was a good one.
Okay, yeah.
I was hoping you would go somewhere else so I could pick that next.
Can I say something? This is the first draft we had to use real strategy because you can't. This is not how I wanted my list to go.
I'm telling you now, honestly, like I knew off the bat if I got first pick where I was going with, and I was going to set the tempo of the draft.
Right, definitely. That's what it showed. That's exactly what it did. But I'm going. What did I just say? I'm sorry.
You said Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, I gotta erase that off my list. God damn, man, that's a great fucking pick. Great pick.
All right, round 4.
Round 4, man.
I need you to have a fall off right here.
I told you my last 3. I'm gonna fall off for sure.
But you know the movie and me gonna probably see it differently too. But we'll see. Come on, come on. Them first 2 was tough.
I will say this movie was. Once again, I jump at a whole bunch of shit.
It's okay. That's
the point. That's the Paranormal Activity got the hell out.
God dang it! That's
Paranormal Activity got me.
Let me tell you something. Okay, I'm sorry.
Paranormal Activity.
You explain your movie first.
I don't know, man. It's just Paranormal Activity got the hell out of me. That shit just. I could not sit still in my seat. I was over here like, oh shit.
Okay, hold on.
Doing shit like this.
Hold on. Which Paranormal Activity we talking about? The original?
I'm gonna say the original. That was the first one that came to mind.
Okay,
the first one. The second one was hard though. They all was. I'm picking the first one though.
Paranormal Activity is one of them ones I don't have on my list. It's one of the ones that I hate that I didn't see because I would have wrote it on my list. Mm-hmm. Paranormal Activity is one of the best stories of all time with Toby. I think my favorite one is like the 3rd or the 4th one. where he had the shotgun and he was
the shotgun was trippy.
He was killing it. But that's a darn.
You know what makes it difficult too
movie.
is because it's like we gotta like pick one. That's
one movie, right. But I do agree with you with the original because the original was it set the tone.
Yes,
I can't remember. I think it was like the third or fourth one. I can't remember. Whichever one had tied back into the first one I thought was the best.
I think
one.
it was.
I think it was it was the third or fourth one.
I think it's the third one. I could be wrong.
All right, Fly, you killing me right now. But I'm about to bounce back right here with pick number 4. They said the chat said you bringing it. They was with me for a little bit, and now they're back to you. Raven said you got 9% chance of winning.
I'm gonna tell you now. I when we do these drafts, I don't have the chat pulled up.
Okay. I like
watching the chat pulled up.
So they liking the battle right now, but I think they're with you right now because of that last one. All right. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I'm talking about. C-Sam, the one where the grannies was doing Bible study. He walked in the garage.
Dog. Toby was a great man.
Oh, Raven said, "Don't cancel my draft. We should do sequels."
Oh shit,
that'd be fun. All right, my 4th round pick. What time is it? Okay, my 4th round pick: The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Oh,
The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
That's a good one.
I love all the Exorcist movies. To me, the slashers are one thing. I can see Jason, whatever. I can see Michael doing all that, but there's something about demonic spirits that take over and exorcism. Remember, we talked about this on the show before. The pastor always lose. He ain't never good enough. No matter what book he come in with, no matter what kind of water he got, he ain't never good enough to stop this. But the exorcism of Emily Rose was important and was dope because it was a court case and how they played the court case throughout the entire movie. So yes, I'm going with the exorcism of Emily Rose, which is probably regarded as one of the best exorcism movies that's out there. All right, round 5 for you, Flight.
Okay, I think with my 5th pick, I'm gonna go with. I vaguely remember the movie, but I do remember it being one of them ones that just didn't sit right with me. The Conjuring.
So hold on, before you, Casey said we didn't hurt Flight's feelings when he came with them terrible shoe draft. And then Raven said,
"Oh no, the shoe draft. That's. I'm not even gonna get into shoes because I always like shoes that people never copped."
Raven said, "Exactly. He can't even enjoy his praise because you ain't got the chat pulled."
That's not even. I don't even think that was the one that made me not. It was the R&B one. No, but it was the R&B one that made me not pull up the chat. That was the first.
You won that one. No, the first one was the TV. The first one was the TV theme shows. I won that one. Then you came back and beat me with the R&B.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
that's what it was. It was a TV one, and then I won the R&B one, but I didn't have it.
And then I think they gave me the shoes, and then right now
they gave me because but once again, like the shoes, I don't even care. Like that's one thing. Like I'll die on that hill. I don't ever care because there's always shoes that I know that people won't like. That means I'll be able to get more of them, and I'll be able to rock them, and everything will be good. Like that was my shit, and also hooping too. So, but yeah.
Who you got?
I put 5. I put the Conjuring.
The Conjuring. Yeah, I had the Conjuring.
That's my 5th pick.
The Conjuring, solid movie. It's a
solid one. It's a solid
great
series.
franchise though. Like you talking about the MCU, the Conjuring franchise is awesome with Annabelle, the Nun, all of that. I know they were making a Slender Man movie at one point. The Conjuring has an awesome franchise. For my 5th pick, I'm going Insidious.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
I'm going Insidious.
That's a good fucking pick.
I'm gonna go Insidious for one reason.
Damn, I forgot about that movie.
Insidious has the greatest jump scare of all time. Insidious has the greatest jump scare of all time. When they were just sitting at the dining room table, that red demon popped up behind them.
Yep.
One of the greatest jump scares of all time. So that's what I'm going to pick with pick 5.
That's a great pick. Well, my last pick is definitely gonna be one that probably a lot of people don't really care about. I thought it was a good movie. Probably it's considered a horror movie to some. It may not be considered a horror movie. I got to figure out which one I want to pick. That's the difficult part. But A Quiet Place isn't.
I had A Quiet Place.
I think I'm gonna go.
That was on my track board.
I think I'm having a hard time struggling between one and two, but I have to go one just because of how John Krasinski heroically made sure that his wife and kids was good. But A Quiet Place is my last pick.
A Quiet Place set the tone with what kind of movie it was, and then the fact that you bring in a childbirth in a movie where you got to be quiet sounds was to me so brilliant. And I went to go see A Quiet Place day one. And then it came on the other day when me and Chaz yesterday or maybe 2 days ago. Did
you like A Quiet Place day one?
The only thing I didn't, it was an okay movie. But what I did not like about it, and I'll say this really quick, but I'm sorry to spoil it. Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen A Quiet Place day one. Two things I didn't like. One, that A Quiet Place 2 ended with a cliffhanger, and we never going to address their story. That's one thing. Second thing, I'm okay with us going back to day one. But what I did not like was how there was one part where everything's happening. They come down, they land, they're doing their thing. She gets knocked out, and then she wakes back up. And all of a sudden, everybody knows to be quiet. The whole point of me wanting to watch a movie about day one is for y'all to learn that. Yeah. I would rather have seen so many people get killed and stuff because they didn't learn, and then they had to adapt and figure out, oh, we can't say nothing. Because realistically, when that happens, people are gonna be going all over the place and doing all kind of stuff.
Yeah, give us the reason. Like that's the whole reason of it being called day one. Show us like
it should have been called A Quiet Place Pizza Delivery. According to Chaz, she said, I'm gonna give her credit for this. She said it should have been called Quiet Place, The Last Slice.
The Last Slice.
And for those who've seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And also that stupid cat, which is the greatest cat I have ever seen in cinematic history.
The greatest cat.
This cat is awesome, but I digest. So it was a lot of that stuff, but it was okay. I like The Quiet Place. That's a heck of a pick for your last one. I'm gonna stick to my list here. But what I think I'm gonna go with for my last pick, that's a jump scare one, but I don't know. I want to see if I can touch on some folks here that might not know nothing about this. This is a darn good movie to me. I'm going, and this is probably gonna make me lose, but I want to give a little attention to this movie. Invisible Man.
That's a good movie.
I don't know if so you've seen it.
I've seen it.
Okay, so I didn't know. I don't know if anybody, and I'm not going to spoil this for those who haven't seen, because I do recommend going to see this one. Invisible Man was such a unique movie, and it was dope. And Fly, you know when she was out to eat. Yeah, and yeah, the movie, the movie was dope. So if you have not seen The Invisible Man, find somewhere that it's on, watch it. It was an awesome movie. Not necessarily the most horror-y type of movie, but Flight, any quick changes that you would want to make to your list?
Man, I think if I made a change, it would just be because I can't remember. I want to say it was the second one, maybe the third. If I made a change, I would get rid of the Conjuring and put in like Saw 2 or something. I think I'm fine with my list, but if I had to make a change, or Blair Witch Project.
You just made me think about something. I might take the victory back from you.
Okay.
I'm about to make a change.
Okay.
I'm about to take out Invisible Man.
Okay.
I'm about to take out Invisible Man for a movie that should have been probably in the top 2.
Okay.
You just made me think about it with Saw. I'm taking out Invisible Man.
I think I know where you're going with it.
And I'm going to replace it with Final Destination 2.
knew it. I knew it.
I literally look. I tried to knock this juice up and it hit me in my face. I had to wipe my face off. But yes, I was listening to you, and when you said Saw, it made me think. Final Destination 2 is a movie that has scarred all of us.
Final Destination 2 was definitely
Final
something.
Destination 2 impacted an entire generation. When I tell you an entire generation. The Final Destination 1 with the airplane didn't do it. Final Destination 3 with the roller coaster didn't do it. Final Destination 2 with that highway scene. It impacted an entire generation. So for me, I don't know what order I came in, but I'm doing It, The Orphan, Exorcism of Emily Rose,
Nightmare on Elm Street was third, then Exorcism of Emily Rose, then Insidious, and then Final Destination 2.
Final Destination 2. That's gonna be my list. That's gonna be my list. With honorable mention, my personal favorite horror movie is Hereditary.
Okay.
But
I remember you talking about
some of the movies you brought out. Some of the movies you brought out, I couldn't. I had to compete with the fans.
I think I'll probably keep my list the same.
Okay. Your list is hard.
So 1, Get Out, 2, Split, 3, Ma, 4, Paranormal Activity, 5, The Conjuring, and 6, A Quiet Place. So yeah. That's
a darn good list.
That's my list.
So chat, man, y'all tell us who won, man. Y'all let us know who won.
With that being said, like I think I definitely need to go see Speak No Evil. I need to go see that.
I need to go see Smile.
I need to go see Smile was crazy. There was another movie that was new. I don't necessarily think it's horror though. I think it's more thriller. So never mind. It's more thriller, but it was something about like this dude taking his daughter to a concert. And
I know I didn't get a chance to see it. I seen it.
I seen it. Who?
Trap.
Yes. Yeah.
Another movie I looked at too is Ready or Not. I don't know if you seen
that. Yeah.
I looked at Ready or Not, but I thought that might have been too new. But Ready or Not was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah,
that's one they playing hide and seek, and then she married into the rich family. Oh man, that movie was crazy, bro.
No, bro, I'm already knowing because the previews look crazy.
Yeah, so see, Final Destination, you don't even want to lift weights right. You don't even want to. You don't want to get on a flight. You don't want to get on a roller coaster. You don't want to. Final Destination got some, but Final Destination is Saw is very torturous because Saw
was torturous.
Saw has some stuff on there.
I think Jigsaw just made me laugh at times though.
Yeah, you only come in. Yeah,
he was a whole ass nigga.
Nah, facts.
He was a whole ass nigga. Somebody died.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, somebody gonna die.
I remember the first one with the first Saw. I think that's the one you're referring to, but the first Saw was Captain. We had to cut off his leg to.
Mm-hmm.
And this whole time they were trying to figure it out, and the whole movie is just in this one little room with people chained, and an excellent movie. Like just when you see the simplicity of some movies where it's just they're literally in one room the entire time. But that's a heck of a list, man. But yes, I can't wait. That was a heck of that's your list is hard. I think you shocked me with Get Out coming out the gate. I had Get Out on my list. I had Us too, but Us just didn't do what Get Out did.
No, it did not.
And Nope
didn't. Nope was too confusing.
Nope was a little confusing.
It was too confusing. Like I was watching the movie, pulling up notes from people, like trying to figure out what these scenes meant because it was too confusing. Like it was too woke for me.
Right.
Like that's where Nope was. Nope was too woke for me. But I mean, I enjoyed it. I thought they acted their asses off in it.
Well, and he has another one coming out. I can't remember. That's in the man. I probably won't even find it. He has another movie coming out. Something about being a football player or something, a football team or something. He has a new movie
like
coming
that.
out.
Oh no.
Are you able to see?
Let me see. What? Jordan
Peele.
Monkey Man?
No, that's that. No, that's not it. It's probably like a football horror movie or something. which sounds like him.
Oh, hold on.
Maybe it's a different sport. I don't really remember.
Him. This is called. They said him. Psychological horror film called Him, which stars Marlon Wayans as a legendary quarterback who is tasked with training a rising young star.
Yes, that's it. Because I seen Marlon. He posted a video of him learning how to play quarterback. Yep, that's it.
So the films. So is it called Him or is it called GOAT? Oh, it was called GOAT. Is now called Him.
It's a football horror movie, and so right now it makes no sense, but it's gonna be good. Casey, I think Us was good. I think Us was really good, actually. It just wasn't as captivating as Get Out. But Us, I think Us was a solid movie too. I just wasn't gonna draft it.
Okay, Him sounds kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. Me and bro have been talking about that one.
Comes out next year, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
Sounds kind of crazy. And then they show a video. Is this Joe Burrow?
Yeah, I can't remember who it was, but Marlon been actually training with actual quarterbacks, watching what they do and stuff like that. Like, yeah, he's putting in the work.
Shout out to Marlon Wayans for that shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, yeah.
Well, hey, man, don't
must be the Bishop Sycamore in the movie. That's crazy. Shout out Coach Roy Williams.
And shout out to Coach Roy. We got 7. C-Sam said it's a 2-2. It's a 7-game series. Who gonna win series game 5? I think our next draft, we want to keep it with the horror movie thing. We were talking about this earlier. Is I think maybe in a week or two, maybe next week or maybe the week after, we'll do excuse me. Don't Cast My Draft. We're going to be drafting the best horror characters. What that means, animated movies, TV shows, wherever. We want to just draft the best horror characters, individual characters. We're not talking about the entire movies. We're talking about characters. So be ready for that. But other than that, listen, y'all. It seemed like we all had a good time together today. Episode 97. We was able to talk about everything. We discussed a whole lot of good stuff today. It was an awesome show, man. We want to thank everybody for coming out and spending your Tuesday nights with us. We hope that y'all enjoyed all the good stories, from the rats getting birth control to Cardi B needing birth control. We hope that y'all we hope that y'all enjoyed all of that as we enjoy bringing it to y'all. Also, hope y'all enjoyed the draft too, the Don't Cancel Me draft, the horror movie. Love talking about good horror movies. It's October, y'all. It's time to get into the spooky season. This is what it's about, man. Make sure y'all go like and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to go like and subscribe to Vino Flight and his YouTube channels and his Twitches and his TikToks. I think you can find him across all that if you just type in Vino Flight. He'll pop up in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Also, make sure to be on the lookout for more videos coming out. 100th episode. We are getting ready for our 100th episode. So I am actually working on the flyer for now. As soon as me and Flight get off here, we're going to confirm a date for our 100th episode. So make sure y'all are back for that, as it's going to be a great time as well. Flight, anything that I missed?
Also support, man. Go and support Rail. Rail has a big game tonight. He got a big game tonight. Y'all go ahead and slide over to Twitch. Make sure that y'all follow Peacher Perfect on Twitch. He got a. I'm telling y'all, we got some sports lovers, and it may be a video game, but we all know how when it comes to football, the IQ that Brother Rhea has is very high, and he gets to display that on his team in college football, and he plays friend of the show Charmin in the playoffs tonight, which I'm gonna be locked in. I don't know shit about football. I got the game, but I'm not good at it. So when I see Real go live and he's playing a college football game, it's dope to see because he's entertaining, he's coaching, he's talking about what he's gonna do. He's telling, hey man, when that man drop back, don't even worry about it. Switch to him. Like, he's speaking through what he's doing. So this first playoff game in their college football dynasty is definitely gonna be one. So please make sure. And a matter of fact, I'll even do y'all one better. So, hey, take the time. Take the time.
I just gotta put my wings in the air fryer, y'all. But it's going down.
Y'all make sure. Oh, that sounds good. Wings sound good as hell right now. I'm hungry to know. Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and get my boy Rel a follow on that Twitch channel, man. We got to get our boy affiliated too so he can start to get them subs on Twitch, man. So definitely go and give him a follow on Twitch and tune in, man. I'm telling y'all going to be entertained. It's going to be some trash talking. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be entertaining. So y'all make sure y'all tune in, man.
And yes, I'll be wearing the same thing.
Yeah.
How niggas do. Nigga don't change. Nigga go. This nigga
damn. He just got out the podcast. He ain't gonna change his shirt at least.
Don't take no shower or nothing, nigga. Man, shut up.
Right.
I'm probably about 15, 20 minutes. As soon as me and Flight get off, I'm gonna go just put
just be ready. Just wait till real ass Charm
I'll put it
in the chat.
I'll put it in the chat.
We locked in. I might put that bitch on the TV. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's gonna be a lot of fun, man.
I might put that bitch on the TV. So y'all make sure y'all tune in, man. But as always, we appreciate y'all. Please tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend to make sure that they subscribe to the channel. Make sure that they tune in next week just to be a part of the laughs and all of the joy and all of the fun that we have here on the Don't Cancel Me podcast, man. We are almost to 1,000 subscribers, man. It's crazy. Me and Rel just did this on the whim just because we wanted to be able to talk our shit, have fun, and just be able to give laughs to other people. And now here we are knocking on 1K subscribers door, and we just getting started. We absolutely just getting started, and it's because of y'all. So we greatly appreciate y'all for the support that y'all given us.
I forgot.
What you forgot?
I forgot, man.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow. But it's all good because
as we end.
We gonna keep it on right here as we end. And because we still got a couple more episodes before we get to 100. We still got a lot more episodes than it takes for us to be able to do even better things than this. So it's all right. It's gonna be all right. You're gonna be able to redeem yourself when we go back a week or two from now to be able to do our favorite horror movie characters. So it's all good. It's all good. You be able to bounce back. Just make sure that you take this hurt, you put it on the field with the LSU Tigers, and you get us a victory.
Yes, sir.
That's it. We just, do you want a victory?
Yes.
Oh man, he ain't hype, y'all. He about to get this shit throttled, y'all. With that being said, this has been another episode of the Don't Cancel Me podcast, man. I'm Vino Flight.
I'm Petrie Perfect.
Hey, we will see y'all next week. Y'all be
Go
easy.
Texas,
Y'all stay safe. Much love, man.